From Tampa Bay streaming news leader, this is ABC Action News.
I'm James Tully. Greg D has your forecast heading into the weekend coming up in 2 minutes. But first, the Hillsborough County School District is going to keep its mask mandate for at least another month. The policy only allows medical exemptions for students. The school board extended the mandate through October 15th at a meeting last night. Originally, it was set to expire next week. Now, the Department of Education in Florida sent a warning letter to the school district last week saying it could face sanctions if it didn't comply with the governor's order. This week, though, a judge allowed mandates to continue while the governor appeals a decision that struck down his order. After a 31-year career in law enforcement and 4 years as Tampa's police chief, today is the last day on duty for Brian Dugan. Mayor Jane Castor says Assistant Chief Ruben Delgado will take over while they search for someone to lead the department. And Dugan told us it's been a tough 4 years as chief, including the pandemic and protests, but it didn't drive his retirement decision. He just said it was his time to go. As the nation prepares to remember 9/11 tomorrow on the 20th anniversary of the terrorist attacks, a final piece of a September 11th memorial sculpture is coming together in South St. Pete. Sculptor Mark Ayling is behind this piece of art. He's installing the last piece of Tower 1 to be removed from Ground Zero. The piece was given to the owners of the American Freedom Distillery in downtown St. Pete from the New York Port Authority.
We've had a number of people from the Bay Area who were in New York at the time, actually in the towers, come by and see the piece of steel. And I can tell you it's a very personal, very emotional experience. It's also a very unifying experience in that everyone who was alive in the United States on that day knows exactly where they were.
Ayling tells us he hopes people can come and feel connected to their community by this piece. It is called Rise. Its name comes from how it brought Americans together, rising from the ashes. Screamageddon opens tonight in Dade City. It promises to scare you out of your wits. The zombie hunting paintball event is back. Their new attraction this year is called Bloodwater Bayou, and the plot features a voodoo priestess. That's all I know about it. Tickets started around $25. Howl a Scream at Busch Gardens Tampa also starts tonight. And Greg, we're hoping the weather cooperates. I mean, it's hard to, get into character and dress up for all those folks out there if it's steaming hot.
Yeah, early in the season, it's Screamageddon, probably not as bad as it is later in October. If you get a chilly fall night out there in the middle of nowhere, no cell service, that place can give you a real scare before you even get inside. Upper 80s out there today. We are going to see the chances for some showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon, but lower coverage than yesterday, though the timing will be about the same. As far as the weekend goes, a big switch up for us. Less rain, 30 to 40% coverage, and an offshore flow that develops late Saturday and strengthens on Sunday. That means most of the larger areas of storms won't arrive on our side of the state until late afternoon and evening, so you'll have more of the day to enjoy the outdoors. I'll be posting updates on any of the storms on my Twitter feed. You can follow me there at Greg D. Weather. James.
I think that sounds pretty good. Remember, you can get your news 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on our free streaming news channel.